What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Inside Zone. Hey, anybody watch football last night? I did. I saw an atrocious outing, not by the Falcons football team, but by the Falcons coaching staff. Raheem Morris embarrassed the state of Georgia last night. Here's why. Poor clock management. I'm not going to make this a long video. I'm just going to get a little bit off my chest. The fact that Raheem Morris goes in the half with 40 seconds and 2 timeouts and blows it, and we only get one shot at the end zone because he doesn't use all his timeouts. And then at the end of the game, the same thing happens where I think if you listen to his press conference at the end of the game, I think he thought we only had one timeout left. And he leaves it on the board. Our kicker, who's a journeyman on his third team, has to take a 55-plus yard field goal after struggling last week because Raheem Morris failed to give us more opportunities to get closer for this guy. That's a dereliction of duty, I would say. I don't know whose job it is to give Raheem Morris the analytics or let him know, hey, look, you have 2 timeouts, you have 3 timeouts. Hey, you're out of timeouts. Hey, you can challenge this. Don't challenge that. I don't know how that's set up with the Falcons. All I know is Raheem Morris, at the end of the game, mentioned, hey, I probably should. I wanted to conserve the timeout. I wanted to conserve the timeout, singular, meaning I think he thought he only had one timeout. Now, my biggest pet peeve with Raheem Morris overall in general is that he's not a straight shooter when it comes to talking to the press or talking to the fan base. He's a used car salesman of a communicator, right? He's the guy that can sell ice to an Eskimo, right? He's the guy that will spin any situation to making you think you didn't see what you saw. And that's what he did. I'm pretty sure that was a part of his sales pitch to Arthur Blank and Terry Fontenot and the Falcons management when he was going for the job, right? Now, for whatever reason you think, hey, the Falcons should have went with, another coach, Bill Belichick or whoever. Raheem Morris is the coach. And he got the job for a reason. Maybe motivation purposes or whatever. Who knows? All I know is when it comes to the X's and O's, when it comes to the clock management, this is where we cannot have mistakes on a week in and week out basis. This isn't the first game where he screwed up clock management and cost us a touchdown or more yardage or an opportunity to get closer. I think with Raheem Morris now, he's put a target on his back from the fan base. Maybe not from management, but from the fan base. Because a lot of people are unhappy with just the management of the team. We have a young quarterback now that looks like he's the future. After paying $100 million guaranteed to the backup quarterback now, that's on Terry Fontenot. But we have the future quarterback who looks like a player. He looks like a dude. We have a decent offensive line, and we have a potential, generational running back in Bijan Robinson, and we also have a hard hat, bring your hard hat to work guy in Tyler Algier in the backfield, and then we have good wide receivers, right? We have Drake London, you have Darnell Mooney. And then Kyle Pitts. It looks like Kyle Pitts is a target now with Michael Penix. I think Kyle Pitts is going to, if he does stick around, Kyle Pitts is going to put up numbers with Michael Penix because Penix spreads the ball around. But going back to Raheem Morris and his clock management, Raheem Morris already had a reputation around the city, around just with the fan base of being the guy that's going to, just talk you in circles until you give up, right? That's his superpower as a coach. And if you take, last week or the week before last, where he's, doing a press conference mid-game or after the game, and he's taking shots at, ESPN analysts who may have given him criticism. It feels like he's worried about the wrong things. It feels like he's trying to be a television coach. He's trying to be a social media coach and not a coach, right? The fact that he can't get the clock management right, but he's watching TV and knows when, a former quarterback on ESPN criticizes him. That's kind of concerning as a fan, as a former player. collegiate, I might say. But that's kind of concerning to know that your head coach, who's supposed to be above board with all this stuff, keeping the main thing, he's worried about what folks are saying on TV, right? It's kind of, it's kind of like, when you have, your favorite politician worrying about what's being said about him or her on the local news versus what's going on in their community. It's like, come on, what are we really worried about here? That's where we're at with Raheem Morris. Like he feels like he's not focused on the wins. He's focused on the PR, and that's a problem. There are more videos that I'll make about Terry Fontenot and the Kirk Cousins deal and all that stuff. We're going to lose on that easily when it's all said and done. Right now we have a $100 million backup quarterback. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. I just wanted to make a quick video just to really vent about the news of the day and the poor clock management from our head coach. And look, if Tampa wins next week, our offseason starts, right? If Tampa loses and we win, we may be still in the ball game. So next week is going to be interesting. It's interesting to see what's going to happen. And let me know what you guys think. Give me your feedback. Give me your keys to the game from yesterday. What you liked, what you didn't like. And look, we'll move on. And hey, let's see what happens next Sunday. All right, like, subscribe, share. We'll talk to you guys soon.